Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. This is the finale episode, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Average Joe versus the Elite Four. And here we go and we take on the Bug-type gym. You can see I got Mew, Garchomp, Infernape, Togekiss, and Luxray. You can see their levels there quickly. I don't think I run through them. What was happening here was I decided to battle through the Elite Four a couple times to train. My exception is always, I did this in Ruby, and I'm going to do it moving forward if I play any other Pokemon games in the future, is if I want to train against the Elite Four while training my Pokemon up in level, I can, but I cannot use any items, which means in most cases, I'll never make it to the end of the Elite Four, although you'll see in this case, I make it pretty far without using items. So I decide maybe I could beat Cynthia, and I just go for it. And luckily I get it. But this is, in all honesty, probably like the fourth time I ended up playing through the Elite Four. And you can see, it looks like that, right? Everybody's mid-60s with the exception of Garchomp, who's 59 at this point. So you could tell a lot of time was spent here. And here's Heracross. Unfortunately, he goes down to one flamethrower, although he is my buddy. Heracross, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. If I was to make an average Joe definitive team, like what my team would be, Heracross would be a part of it. Should be a cool video, just kind of like an idea video. Average Joe's official team. He's Flamethrower, and you can see I switched some of the items there around. Now Infernape has the Quick Claw on him, and just switched a couple things around. You can see everybody's doing good. He's gonna send up Vespiquen, which is like his big Pokemon that could actually give us troubles here. So this is always the one that I get a little bit more concerned with. Use Flamethrower, and I don't think Flamethrower quite knocks it out. Nope. Yeah, it had just a tiny bit of health. So maybe if we had just a little bit more level, maybe like 1 or 2 levels. And it knows a flying type move, which sucks for us, because we have that fighting type. So that definitely makes this a whole world harder. He has a strong advantage against us, even though he is a bug type Pokemon. He has the flying type and some flying type moves, so we take a lot of damage there. It's gonna send out Drapon. He's, I think, Bug Steel. I'm not sure what his typing is. It might just be pure Bug. Maybe Bug Rock? I'm not sure. An Earthquake is going to be devastating. So that knocks him out. What to do, what to do. I think Garchomp would be a good move here, yeah. He's probably not going to be super effective against him. Pokemon victory doesn't come this easily, kid. Yeah, he's got an effective move. I was gonna say, he's probably not gonna be like ultra effective against them, but his level, him leveling up is one of the more important aspects here. Just use Dragon Claw. I think I went with that because if I went with Earthquake again, he was just going to do that again, so there's no reason. Like, I'd rather get him halfway. Or even that is good enough. Just something that he can't tank this hit and live. Night Slash. It's not overly damaging to us, but it did a good chunk of damage there. It's a lot of damage. There we go, Garchomp's level 60 now. So everybody's above that 60 level. So this is where I really wanted to enter the Elite Four. And yeah, I figure like we have enough levels to make it all the way through. I didn't originally, just because it would have taken so much longer to go out and level in the actual wild than it will just to keep replaying these guys. And you can see here, I don't think I use any items, because my goal, like I said, it's like I'm training, trying not to get all mixed up in that. I might though, because she's a ground type. So it looks like I do. It looks like this is one of those times where I could feel it. I could feel that this is going to be the right move. Swapping Mew. I forget why I do that. I think it's because she reminds me a lot of Agatha from Pokemon Yellow, so I keep thinking this is going to be like a ghost type gym. But we should be effective over ground types nonetheless. Oh, I do it for Quagsire, that's why I do it. Because otherwise I'd like to use Gyarados. Solar Beam should do it, it just takes up 2 stages, so it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but we'll get it done. Mew stats are enough to handle 90% of attacks that are going to come its way. And Solar Beam looks so damn cool, especially for our final fights. I do apologize for the length of this video, I just wanted to get it completely accomplished and out of the way. You know, end on a high note. Sudowoodo. I don't find Sudowoodo to be a really... He's not one of my favorite Pokemons, but he's definitely a cool Pokemon. I get where they were going with his design, especially playing through Gold and Silver. And him being like the stall type Pokemon is a little bit different, right? Because they needed something to fill Snorlax's role, but he's just never been like an appealing Pokemon to me. I remember having him on my team when I was really young, playing through Gold, but he wasn't a help. Golem. Now Golem's a cool ass Pokemon. I wish he wasn't like a you have to trade to get him kind of Pokemon, but he is, unfortunately. But I mean, look at him, he's pretty cool. He's got Sturdy, because of course he does. Rock Polish. So even though he has Sturdy, it's not going to help him in this case. Let's use Surf again. I don't know if Sturdy will take effect again or if it just works once. Nope, it takes effect again. That's great. On a brighter note, yeah, she's going to use up all of her full restores on Golem, so the other Pokemon that she has won't be able to use them, and they're stronger than Golem. Plus, I think there's only... I'd like to say you can only use Sturdy so many times in a row. Yeah, he starts using Stone Edge, which is really effective. But as long as Gyarados hits first, Gyarados will pull out a W in these battles. So Golem goes down. Togekiss grew to level 66. Wishcash. I don't know what typing Wishcash actually is. So I don't know what's like an appropriate Pokemon to send out. I sent out Mew because Solar Beam is bound to work. He just, for some reason, I have to think he's a water electric, but why is he in the ground type gym? I have no idea. Hydro Pump, that's going to be pretty effective. Not ultra effective, but it's going to do damage. He eats that. I don't know what it does. Probably makes it so that way this attack does far less than it should. But, I mean, it's Solar Beam. So, it's gonna do a lot of damage. Uses Bulldoze. Pretty effective. But Mew's pretty much healing itself here. With that Shell Bell, it gives it a distinct advantage. And Psychic, of course, is going to just blow it out of this world with 1 HP that it has remaining. And I believe that's it. Oh no, this guy. He's a ground type hippopotamus looking thing. Unless you've seen him before, it's tough to explain. And I think we have seen his pre-evolution in the underground episode. I'm not sure if I left that element in. I don't know, I'm kind of recording all these back to back. But if I left that element in, we've seen his pre-evolution. I guess that's his little tick there. He causes a sandstorm each time he comes onto the field. But Hydro Pump should be enough to kill him. You know, that's at least my hope. Sorry, work email. It's not, and he crunches. Unfortunate, yes. Highly possible, also yes. So I think Infernape should be able to do enough damage. Close combat should wipe him out of this world. Don't assume you've won. I pretty much have. There's not like a whole lot that they could do to me right now that would devastate me. And I think part of doing that versus choosing anybody else as our next gym coming up, we definitely need to save Gyarados for. So we don't want to revive him, heal him, and then waste up useful moves. Because it's going to be vitally important. Then we get the, oh yeah, you're pretty good. That's what makes you strong. You can go as far as you'd like. Okay, well, I'd like to go home. So that's not too far. If you could accommodate that, I will be happy. Oh, the fire type. You're about to see how crippled the fire type selection is in this game, why I chose Infernape. And even though it's been restored a little bit, because you can get Houndoom early on, now, it's still pretty shattered. And you can see, here's where I decide that I'm going to end up going all the way through with it. So I gave a revive and a potion before, but now I'm making sure everybody's healed between each battle. Not necessary, but I think it'll be helpful in the long run. Especially, yeah, now I know. I can feel out the strength of my team, and I know they're going all the way here. Oh, Flint. We looked forward to this battle. Good sir. I will give you a good battle then. I'm sure your Pokemon will be challenging. So let's see, everybody else used really specialized Pokemon, right? Like to their type to a T. Some gimmicky types, but everybody at least had their typing there. So he starts off with Rapidash, which is a good fire-type Pokemon. It's okay. In the past, if you were playing through this game, Rapidash and Infernape were the only selections you had as fire-type Pokemon final evolutions throughout the whole game. That would be it. He automatically heals that because he thought it would make me upset, which I think is awesome. It hits me with a poison jab. Ooh, had to sneeze there quick. I'm poisoned, but I use Surf, which I'm pretty sure is going to knock him out of this world. It doesn't. Man, Rapidash hangs on. Rapidash is a little bit stronger than I thought. Hit him with Surf again. And the worst he could do is Poison Jab. We're already poisoned. So there goes Rapidash. Everybody gets some EXP. Gyarados levels up. Hurt by poison. Steelix, the fire type. It's weak to fire. That's what makes it... You can't be a fire type trainer and then send out a Pokemon that's weak to fire. Especially not in the Elite Four. You know, like the pristine group that shows your superiority. Uses Thunderfang. Kills Gyarados, of course. Send out Garchomp. Just because Earthquake's super effective here. I thought I was going to send out Infernape, which would have been so funny to beat the fire type Elite Four member using a fire type. But Garchomp's going to be able to do well. And he avoids the attack there, which is nice. 2 Earthquakes real quick, knock him out of this world. See you later, Steelix. Luxray grows to level 66. Lopunny. The normal type. Once again. I do send out Infernape. Look at that. I send out the fire type Pokemon on my team to deal with the fire type Pokemon in the Elite Four. How funny is that? It goes to show you just the fire type in this generation got screwed big time. And this is a key example of that. It faints. Of course it does. Drift Bloom. Send out Togekiss. Man, Togekiss is an MVP. Yeah, you didn't get to see all the training, but Togekiss has been really cranking up the gears here. Togekiss has been a huge help in training. So I expect it's going to do really well here in this final episode. A lot of damage. I mean, compare that to Togepi. This would have taken 6 hits. Easy to kill a Pokemon of this level with those stats. Another Soda Pop. Uses Minimize. To Shadow Ball again. I don't think that'll quite kill it. It does, though. Look at that. Oh, critical hit. Yeah, that probably helped. A lot of times that isn't helping, but this time it helped. Infernape. This is the first time I've ever seen like a starter come out in an Elite Four team besides Lance with Charizard. I mean, if anything, I guess Flint's is a little bit more applicable, right? Charizard isn't a Dragon type, and Lance is a Dragon type gym or Elite Four member, so it at least applies there. Aw, Mew, thank you, buddy. Just avoid that Fire Punch and do a Psychic. Kill this man. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, look at him. It hung on. Because of course it did. Luckily those it hung on can't last forever, so I go for it again. Knowing he's going to go for the full restore. Let's use Psychic real quick. And that should kill him. He's probably not going to hang on twice. Yep. Garchomp levels up. And that's all that Flint has to offer me. So, those first 3 were really easy. This 4th member is where it could start to get tricky. If you're If this is your first playthrough, I know the first time I went through the Elite Four, this is where it started to get a little bit tricky for me. I actually lost 1 or 2 Pokemon during this battle. So it's possible. He's going to be a Psychic type gym leader, which it does look like Ghost, but it is Psychic. He's a Revive on Gyarados. And I forget who he starts out with. I'm not sure if I position this right to work. If I do, I should send Togekiss out there. Yeah, I just go with the full heal. I had the burn heals up there, but didn't seem like a huge deal. Togekiss is probably the best selection here. I decided to go with Mew. Mew's solid as well. I just think Togekiss has a little bit more versatility than Mew has right now, especially going up against a Psychic type gym. But, like I said, he could present problems for your team if you don't have anybody to deal with this Pokemon, but as a whole, he's still not, like, terrible. So we got Mr. Mime, and this is why I was thinking Togekiss would be better. Because Togekiss has the Fairy typing, it can resist Fairy type moves. But, oh no, I have the Poison type on Mew, that's why. Because Poison type will be extremely effective against Fairy typing. Mr. Mime is really there just to set up for the other Pokemon, in his case. And here's where you can't make the claim that they just used all the same old Pokemon, because they did, but they taught him Dazzling Gleam, which is a Fairy type move, so obviously they took into account the changes that have been made since the newer generations and incorporated that in the current battles. Let's just hit him with Poison type moves, and we poisoned him. That's what we want. That is what we want, folks. So he gets hurt from poison. Let's hit him with a Sludge Bomb again. Boom. And poison probably won't kill him here. But I don't know if he'll use another full restore. It is his first Pokemon. They only have a handful of those full restores on deck per person. So let's just stick with the method. Sludge Bomb, that'll kill him. If he was going to full restore, it would have been before that, so we're good. Mr. Mime goes down. Sorry if the audio sounds a little weird. I do have a little bit of a cold here approaching the end of the season. Definitely a little bit more congested than usual, so if it sounds a little odd, that's just to me. That's just a me thing, right? I've been fighting it here, but I don't know. It is what it is. Luxray. Let's use Crunch, our dark type move, which should do good damage. Yeah, I don't know what Girafarig's typing is, but it's actually pretty solid in this generation, and it puts up a good fight. So Crunch is really like our best move here. At least in my opinion. Maybe some of the other Pokemon I had with some of their Ghost type moves might have been more effective, but Girafarig seems to not be as affected by them, so. There we go. Infernape leveling up. Metachan. Yeah, I was gonna say, Luxray is probably the best decision here as well. It's definitely gonna take 2 hits to kill. High jump kick, that's probably gonna be pretty effective. Yeah, it completely kills me. Shit. And Togekiss is a good selection here. Shadow Ball is super effective. Oh, Dazzling Gleam. Holy shit, but that ice type move. Hopefully this kills. It does. And that's good, because usually Togekiss can outspeed. Togekiss is a fast Pokemon. Alakazam. Ooh, we definitely need Mew here. Alakazam, for those of you that don't know, would also make it onto, other than Heracross, Alakazam would also make it onto my favorite team members of all time. I absolutely love Alakazam. It is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. It's so fucking cool. Even though it goes down to one super effective move there. It's so overpowered and so dominant in this game that I just love having it on a team. Bronzorg. Bronzorg is the Steel Psychic type of this generation. A pretty strong mix. The only Pokemon prior to this to have that would be Metagross. So, really cool there. You can see its defenses clearly show because that's a super effective move against it and it's not doing hardly anything. So definitely very cool. And it also knows ghost type moves, so it can kick my ass pretty quickly. Decided to go with Shadow Claw again. Hopefully Mew doesn't die here. Although, looking at the HP, I'm pretty sure Mew's about to die. Eats a berry. Yep, here goes Mew. Sorry, buddy. That's the first time Mew has died in this playthrough. Our team is actually taking like a pretty decent beating right now. Not something we would typically see in a playthrough here. But I have a Shadow Ball, I have Dazzling Gleam. Shadow Ball is the most effective. As long as we can get one off, we should win here. We get it off, we pull the W. Oh, yes, good luck. You've beaten the Elite Four. However, that doesn't mean you beat the Pokemon League. You have to beat the champion. The champion's stronger. And that is an understatement. I'm actually going to take a second here just to go and clear my nose and stuff like that with being a little sick. But I will be right back. There should be very little disturbance on the actual video itself. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, and I am back, folks. Hopefully that has no disruption on the video at all. I don't think it will. I really need to, you know, clear out the sinuses and stuff like that. But here you go. We're healing up our team. We finished our battle. We're going to fight the champion. And that's part of it. I didn't want to have my nose all snuffed up and things like that when we're going to fight the champion. Starting off with Togekiss, which is the right move. We need a Pokemon with strong fairy type moves for the champion's first starting Pokemon. I realized that after my first attempt. When people say the league is hard, I believe they're talking about this individual specifically. This is the only area in the game where I struggled consistently on my Let's Play. So, even here, you will see a little bit of struggle. Cynthia has really, really strong Pokemon. They're, from what I've heard, competitive level. Like, you could use them in a competitive league and do well. But Spiritomb is the starter, aka Rock Ghost. Togekiss. Now, Spiritomb in the original Pokemon had 0 weaknesses overall. Now it has the fairy type weakness, so we could take advantage of that. Otherwise, Spiritomb becomes such a hassle to get through. So we really need to do something about Spiritomb right away. It's going to use Shadow Ball, which is going to be pretty devastating. Let's use Dazzling Gleam again. Hopefully we can get through Spiritomb this time. We do. Thank God. Spiritomb could be so tanky. Like, if it goes on, it just continues to go on for the whole rest of the battle. Roserade, we have a good answer there in the form of Infernape. So let's get Infernape out there. I'm pretty pumped up just watching this. Just watching it and doing the voiceover again. I remember how hard this was. So, it's really exciting to walk through it again. We get the Flamethrower off thanks to our Quick Claw. Just solid. Means we're knocking off another opponent. And, I mean, all this helps out because her ace and the Pokemon before her ace are horrific to get through. Gastrodon. Now, Gastrodon isn't terrible, but he's not an easy Pokemon to deal with either. I go with Mew here, because Gastrodon has both rock and water typings. I merged those two words there. Let's get Solar Beam started up. It's going to use Scald. I was going to say, I don't think it has anything that will one-hit us, but it could definitely get us a lot of damage. There we go. Solar Beam does the job. Gastrodon faints. That's what we want to see. You can tell our team's a little overpowered against Cynthia right now. This match is a lot harder at the native level, but it starts to level up here. So my Lodic, which, damn, I really want on my team in the future. My Lodic is fucking awesome. It is tough to go up against. There it is. Really powerful Pokemon here. We go for Thunderbolt just to stay on the safe side. I would go with Thunder, but I'd rather do Thunderbolt and stay on the safe side and actually hit each time we pull an attack, because Thunder has a little bit of a decreased weakness. Now that we're burned and gonna be dealing damage each time from that, it gets burned from the red orb. I would do Thunder here, but it looks like Average Joe decides to go with Thunderbolt, knowing that it's got the burn. Maybe the burn will kill it here. Uses Mirror Coat, and it kills Luxray, which is a major setback, especially because the burn doesn't kill it. So we're in deep trouble because we don't have any other good answers. Like, not a single one. Mew is the best with Solar Beam. Like, that's all we can do. So let's set up Solar Beam, knowing that she's going to heal up anyways. She uses the full restore, which is going to get rid of that burn as well, which kind of sucks. I absorb light. It shouldn't be able to hit here. It gets burned. Yeah, I was going to say, I should be able to use Solar Beam first, but I've been screwed on that before in the past. It's super effective, but you can see it does like next to nothing. It uses Scald. Gonna do some damage. Hopefully we don't get the burn. We got the burn. Shit. But Mew cured its burn because it wants to make me happy. Oh man. Yeah, I think what I do is I go in and I revive Luxray, because we're gonna need every Pokemon we could possibly get for her ace anyways. So it's just a good decision to have everybody alive. Now let's go in there and heal up Luxray all the way so we could switch into Luxray. It uses Recover, not the move we want to see right now. It still is Burn though, so that's... at least we got that. Let's go into the bag. Full restore on Mew. Probably take a little bit of damage here anyways, but I mean, if they're recovering, let's recover. Let's do it while we can. And luckily it goes for Mirror Coat, so my logic actually works out there. I decide to heal up Togekiss real quick while we have the chance. It uses Scald. It's burned. So now, I don't think Mew is going to help us against the Ace all that much. So we don't need to worry about healing him up again. Let's just switch right into Luxray. Get this battle going again. Use Scald again. Which does quite a bit of damage, but we don't get burned this time around. I try Thunder. And I land it. That's what we needed. It's gonna use Recover. That's fine. So now it's out of the range where she's not gonna go and use a full Restore. So we should be able to hit Thunder here again and win. But I go with Thunderbolt just to stay on the safe side. And that kills my Milotic, so it was a good move. The critical hit probably helped a lot there, in all honesty. That may have been what got me through this fight. Lucario. So I decided to switch. I believe I switched into Infernape. I always thought Lucario was a steel fighting type, but apparently not. It's just a steel type. So the fighting type is going to be super effective against Lucario. I don't know why I thought it was a steel fighting type. I guess it's not, but it looks like it should be. We used Focus Blast, but we missed, which sucks. It means we need to do a full Restore on Infernape. That's absolutely what it means. Because it's going to hit us before we can hit it, and we're going to die. So as long as it doesn't go with anything... Yeah, it goes with the same move, which is just as devastating. Try to go for Flamethrower. Maybe Infernape will hang on. Nope, it doesn't. That sucks. That's actually really terrible. Earthquake will probably be super effective too. Maybe we'll outspeed. It's just a hell of a gamble. Nasty plot. Okay, so we can hit it twice now. Because I feel confident that Garchomp can take a hit. We only needed one. That's good. It's very good. I don't know if you could hear it. I'm even watching the playthrough here, genuinely scared. He shouldn't learn Sandstorm, which is a bad decision. Mew, good job, buddy. Okay. She's gonna set out her Garchomp. Her Garchomp is the biggest pain in the ass ever. Like, one of the absolute most monstrous Pokemon I've ever gone against. Here comes Garchomp. And that's what the stickers do. You see his ball opened up and it gave cool designs there. That's what the stickers do, that I keep saying I should stick a sticker on my forehead. He uses Sword Stance, which is the best case here. That's what we want to see. We want to see him buffing his stats, and hopefully we can kill him before the stats get too buffed. We use Ice Beam, but it doesn't do a lot of damage because of that berry. That berry protects a lot. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it truly is. He uses Dragon Claw. Once again, another best move. Garchomp, are you dead? Garchomp is not dead, but we know she's gonna heal him. So we have the chance to hit here with another Ice Beam. And that should bring him down pretty far. There we go. I would say go for it again. Now, yeah, he's gonna kill us. Gyarados faints. But we don't have anything that can outspeed right now. Let's send in Togekiss, I guess. Togekiss probably our best bet for outspeeding, and Dazzling Gleam is super effective. Poison Jab's gonna be super effective too, though. But we survive. Let's use Dazzling Gleam. That should kill him. That should be it. And that should be the end of our team. That is the finale. Fuck you, Cynthia. That took me so long to get my Pokemon to that level that we could actually handle that fight. But I will tell you, on one of her attempts, when I was battling her, I used 25 max potions. So that actually is a big deal. It wasn't as hard as Ruby, but it was up there. You know? It was a challenging battle. Let's go into the platform here. Into the last room. The final room of the game. At least the main story. We have like 5-10 minutes of post-story here to go through as well, but this is the big part. Here comes Cynthia. Doodly doo doo doo. The Hall of Fame. The battle was splendid. Oh, hello, Professor Rowan. Child Pokedex project came this far. I'm a real champion. You see that? Oh, yes. I brought out my research, sir. Now we need to all go into this room. I got dressed up just for this occasion in my winter gear. Yeah, it was a long time ago since he was here. This is the Hall of Fame. My Pokemon will be here forever, along with the memories of this grand adventure. Make a record of my achievement. There they all are. All of my pals. Let's see them all. Let's give them a hand. Let's give all my Pokemon a hand. Togekiss! Woo! Garchomp, you were pretty solid, man. Infernape, you were my starter. How could I forget you? Mew. Luxray. Awesome. Gyarados, you did well when I needed you. Mew didn't get any comments there because Mew's Mew. I mean, it's the shit. There's our team. Our team of champions. I'd love to go and do it again without a Mew. That may be one of these breakout episodes this week. Because I'm going to have a couple. And there's the ending screen. We go and we ride our bicicleta for a little bit here. But let's go and see the hot chick that we promised we would be here. We have obligations. We said we would beat this hot chick once we were done. Let's beat this hot chick. I will join you in a match, hot chick. Miyamoto. Like the creator of this game? That's not a hot chick at all. This is bullshit. I thought it was a hot chick in a hot tub this whole time. What am I doing with my life? It sends out a Spiritomb. Let's send out Togekiss. Let's do it. Dark Pulse. That'll be pretty effective. Dazzling Gleam. Let's knock him out of this world. We know how to do this. So this is Miyamoto's favorite team, I guess. You know, the actual creator of the game here. It's a cool add-on. But I get why they did it. If I created a game, I would want to do this shit too. But shouldn't appear as a hot chick in a hot tub. That's all I'm saying. It was a little misleading. $69, nice. Vaporeon. Luxray should be able to handle Vaporeon. So this is one of the EV evolutions. One of the original 3. Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. Vaporeon's pretty solid. It's who I used when I played Pokemon Go pretty frequently there, but I did play for a little bit, and Vaporeon was my water type of choice. Just a cool Pokemon as a whole. Pretty quick. Not much else can be said. He sends out the sand type. This guy. We saw this guy a little bit ago. I personally wouldn't use him. Not sure why Miyamoto is very proud of him, but he is. So let's throw in Gyarados and show Miyamoto the problem with his favorite Pokemon here. We'll intimidate him first, so his attack will fall. Stealth Rocks, actually a pretty solid move there. A good setup for the rest of the match. And I'm going to be buffed by the Sandstorm. Let's hit him with a good old Ice Beam for old time's sake. Holy shit, that sucked. And I have the Ice Plate on him. And he does a yawn. How fun. Let's just go for Surf, Gyarados. I think that's the right move. Leftovers, of course. Oh, Hydro Pump. Even better. Blow him out of existence. Look at Average Joe taking risks here at the end. And it landed a critical hit just for my praise. Get the EXP there. Gonna be buffed by the Sandstorm. That's okay, though. I'm asleep now. So Gyarados is practically done. Jolteon, one of the other 3 originals. Let's send out Garchomp, because Earthquake should kill Jolteon pretty quickly. You can see, I did a little bit of leveling up. I went and I started to look at some of the legendary Pokemon. It uses Shadow Ball, I avoid the attack, and then I hit with an Earthquake, which should be devastating. Yeah. Jolteon's my favorite of the evolutions. If I was to form a Gen 1 team again and I wasn't playing yellow, Jolteon would probably be the choice. Fire Blitz! Let's look at how cool this move is. Holy shit, 120 damage, 100% accuracy. That's pretty fucking devastating. Let's get rid of Fire Blast. That's the best move I think I've ever seen for a Fire-type Pokemon. Vaporeon. Yes, Luxray should be good here. That's right, Vaporeon's coming back out. I'm gonna take this time now to wish you all happy holidays. I know what happens in the last couple minutes of this video. You may not, and maybe you won't even watch this far, but if you do and you watch the other Let's Plays, I really appreciate it, because there's some exciting stuff coming in these last couple minutes. So I wanted to wish you all a happy holidays and happy new year right now. I'll probably have a video coming out and doing the same exact thing. I'm not sure though, because like I said, I'm feeling a little under the weather. And on top of that, you know, it's hard to film stuff in general over the holidays. So even if I'm feeling a little under the weather and I end up going and seeing family and things like that, the chance of me being able to create new videos at this point is going to be very difficult and challenging. I'm just happy we got through what we got through here. So yeah, happy holidays, guys. Happy New Year. Whatever you celebrate, happy it. Here's Fire Blitz. There we are. Of course, against Gyarados, it's not that great. And it looks like it hits the Pokemon with recoil. So that's always exciting to see. I think a Surf should be enough on a Flareon. A Flareon's stats are really bad. It's my least favorite of the evolutions. So. And that was a critical hit. So, I was grossly wrong, but still Flareon is not great. I don't like it. It just, man, out of all the fire types you have to choose from in all the other games, Flareon's a pretty weak choice. Apomb. Why would you choose him? I don't know. I don't like him. I don't like him. I think it looks pretty ugly. That's my thoughts, but he chooses him. Miyamoto likes him. Let's give him a good old close combat for old time's sake. He throws King's Rock at me. That's fine. I flinched and I couldn't move. He's double hit. It's actually going to be pretty effective. But let's use close combat and just kill him. Because close combat's super effective. And a great move overall. But there we go. We do well. And I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty cocky right now, honestly. I haven't had a chance of catching legendaries in the past and having that go over successfully, but I'm feeling pretty damn cocky after beating the creator of the game. So I figure, you know what, folks? Let's go. Let's catch a legendary Pokemon. Let's go and do it. I know that all these lake sons of bitches are at the lakes now, and I've already seen Mesprit, and I caught the Psychic type. Without filming, of course. But let's go and catch this last one. Let's do it on the camera for old time's sake. We have a team. We have the Pokeballs. We have the Master Ball in case it becomes a problem. Let's do it. I will challenge you. As a Leaf, whatever your name is. So my thought process here is, let's send in Luxray first. It's a Psychic Water type, meaning that it should be able to take a Crunch. There should be no problem. We should be able to throw a couple Quick Balls at it, throw some Dusk Balls, and catch it no problem. Okay, it does a little bit of damage. Use Crunch. I'm never fucking playing these games again. Fuck this. Are you... You gotta be fucking kidding me. Fuck this. Enjoy the holidays. Because I certainly won't. Fuck these games.